Hello everybody, I'm Dragon Tamer Art and welcome to today's speed paint. Today is Monster March Day 8 and the theme is Sea Monster. My first instinct was to make the Loch Ness Monster, but I thought that'd be a bit too obvious, so I went with the less well-known one, the Sea Pig. Not the deep sea animal, but the one found on old world maps. With that out of the way, let's get into the video. I should probably explain just what a sea pig is. If you look at 15th century maps, you will find all sorts of nightmarish creatures, and the sea pigs are one such creature. They simply look like a cross between a fish and a pig. These maps weren't used for navigation, so cartographers could take some liberties with what they drew. Not only that, many of these sea monsters actually had some scientific backing, but I'll be getting into that later. If you take a close look at many of these sea monsters, you can actually see a resemblance to some real animals, such as the sawfish, narwhal, or even the oarfish. The reason they look so different from reality is because the artists drawing them never actually saw the animal. They would have been told the descriptions of one from a friend who heard it from a friend whose brother was a sailor. The sea pig still stands out though, as it does have a lot in common with whales, some maps even going as far as to labeling them as such, but the hair and tusks do not fit any whale anatomy. This has led many cryptozoologists to believe that there is an undiscovered hairy tusk whale out there waiting to be found. I disagree with this. I still believe it is based on a whale, just not any specific species. It is very likely that the sea pig was inspired by dead baleen whales. A baleen whale is the type of whale that feeds on krill. When a baleen whale dies, one of the first things to happen is the skull and head to rot away and sink to the very bottom of the animal, while their lower jawbone splits in half and starts to float upward. To the untrained eye, this can make it look like it has a pig's snout and large tusks. While that is going on, the whale's blubber is also rotting away. When this happens, it comes off in strands that look like hairs. With this in mind, it's easy to see how creatures such as the sea pig could be created. What I'm doing now is using opaque white to give the look of whitewater on the sea pig's feet. I've used this quite a few times, but I've never really explained what it is. It's basically whiteout for watercolors. And with that, we have the sea pig. Tell me what you think and leave your suggestions for more in the comments below. If you like what you saw, then consider hitting like and clicking that subscribe button. I hope you've been enjoying Monster March so far, and remember, never stop improving.